Welcome to J.E.S.FINE Property Investments. We bring value to individuals and the community. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that share button if you haven't already. Today's discussion, we'll be talking about situations going on today. Today is March 18th, 2020. Today on J.E.S.FINE. My thoughts of the world today are pretty basic. All right, today I'm just going to give you a brief overall view of how I feel about this lockdown on the major cities. Nothing political or anything like that. I just want to focus more in on being locked in together in the same household with your whole family. It can be stressful, and in times like this, you want to depend on each other's strength. Within the family structure, you still want to be able to operate in a way that is functional, in a way that is respectable, because you don't want to be thinking one way. The old lifestyle that we used to live is, and the way things are now is going to be just a little bit different. You're going to have to adjust more on your health aspect. You want to overeat while these lockdown days are here. You want to sometimes get together as a family too, also, and be able to read together, even if it all is off of the internet. Sit down together, read together. That keeps that positive energy contained in that small space. Some spaces could be larger, 25,000 square feet, all the way down to 800 square feet. You know, just depending on how a person's living, you want to make sure that you're in control of that environment, that spiritual environment. Spiritually also, as well as your faith and belief in you yourself, of what you put in your head, the knowledge that you've read, the path that you've taken before, the rights, the wrongs. You want to be able to understand what to do in times like this. So that faith that you take on both aspects, put it together. That's that spiritual faith, that invisible faith that the children, the mother, the granddaughter, whoever it is that sees that leadership in charge, you put that together. You put faith, and you have that spiritual faith that is going that direction. In that spiritual faith, you want to be able to also mimic leadership in spiritual faith. So looking forward to praying for that spiritual leadership. Once you have that ability to have that level of keeping the negativity out, these are just my thoughts. Just stay together, because of here in Vegas. Here in Vegas, they've got like the grocery stores on lockdown. Only a certain amount of people can go in. Schools is closed. Everything's closed. My night job, I do security, so I see a lot of things that make me wonder if people are really ready for this. If not, we're here. It's here. So you're going to have to understand that financial literacy. Period. The amount of money that you have left. Are you able to divide it out through those 30 days? No problem. Elderly people have been doing it for years. They've lived on a pinch income. But now we live in separate from the elderly. So we can't get that knowledge. So you're going to have to depend on calling and relying on them. Putting that faith. How did they do it in times without? Some people don't look back on that, but they've got that knowledge, but now we separated from it. So your trust and your financial literacy that you had before in a freer world is going to be put to the test right now. Like I said, these were my thoughts. I wish everyone well. I really do. I love you all. Thanks, Mom, for having me.